and it's Vucevic, and it's Boyd in at the 4. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Now, here is Garcia. Williams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
But showing that aggressive nature, Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Brown against DeRozan. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Brown.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Ball's knocked loose. Ball, the pass to Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Ball kicks to Brunson. Over Smart. That one wide left. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
Now, here's DeRozan. Last game with 30 points. Now the pass to Boyd. Now, here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Jason Tatum.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ball, the pass to Brunson. Here's Boyd. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Celtics leading by 7. Celtics passing it around. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside DeRozan. Rock loose. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And DeRozan sends it back. Ball with it, now guarded by Garcia. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And it's in there.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum, they grabbed their own miss. Williams, that's good.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Bulls trailed by 9. Passes it to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Brunson. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Garcia. Right side, Williams. Outside, Garcia. Pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garcia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Stolen by Ball. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. And becoming more physical over the years, DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
Here's Brunson. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jaylen Brown.
That's on Jaylen Brown. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Ball against Garcia. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garcia's got 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
DeRozan surveying the D. Over Brown. And the Bulls with another miss. Celtics leading by 5. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Assist from.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Tatum. And that one hits back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Williams gets the bucket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Brunson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Garcia. Brown outside. Outside, Garcia. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 16 points for him.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Young comes in for Jason Tatum. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Ball. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot's good.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Garcia goes in. Pritchard passes to Garcia. To the inside. Here's Griffin, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Williams finds Ball. And that one is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Garcia against Ball. Takes the three. Garcia can't get it to go. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 7. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Garcia. Boston, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Shots good by Williams. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Raptors.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
To the middle. Ball with the bucket.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Outside, Garcia. It's good from long range. Garcia's got 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, Ball. Lobs it up for Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Boston leading by 6. Garcia with the ball. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's Young. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Williams kicks to Caruso. That one's not going to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Garcia's shot is good.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. Garcia's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Here's Ball. There's the pass to Oliver. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso, and the layup falls.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ibaka against Garcia. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. That shot by Griffin, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
On the wing, Williams. Ingles covering. And now in transition is Garcia. Here we go. 24 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Inside. And Young slams it home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Outside, Garcia. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ibaka. So Williams out there. Oliver is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Nets played superb basketball. He scored 48 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see. Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight?
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Peyton. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Ball no good. Boston leading by 11. Outside, Garcia. Down low, Young. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
To the paint. Here's Young. Tries again. 3 on 3. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here is Garcia. He's got 17.
Blake is deadly as the picker in the pick and roll situation. Reason why when he rolls, he catches it. He covers so much ground.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. One-on-one here. Garcia passes to Nesmith. Back to Garcia. To the inside. And Young with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Caruso in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's getting inevitable that players
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
and it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
DeRozan at the line for 1.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in the locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Caruso.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one goes long.
2 minutes.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Boston. Williams dishes to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. DeRozan's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Garcia goes in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson finds DeRozan. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Garcia, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Brown.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Chicago making a switch here. Oliver's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Neesmith has checked in. Now here is Garcia. 21 points in the game. Here's Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
It's DeRozan with the try. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Young in at the center filling out the middle. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Brunson. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half, 4 straight they've missed.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Bulls trailed by 7.
Robert Williams.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Brunson. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Tatum. Brunson against Smart. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Garcia kicks to Smart. The 3 from Tatum. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Brunson. And here's Vucevic. 6 to shoot. 2 from Ball. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Look at Lonzo out-dueling the defense. He refused to let the shot contest bother him.
Here's Williams. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game. Bulls trailed by 3. Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic for the tie. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Garcia passes to Williams. Beyond the arc. Garcia can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Garcia.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Brown against DeRozan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
24 seconds.
Reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Substitution.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Plays it up off the glass. Griffin's got 8 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Bulls trailed by 7. Now Ball. He's got 10. And there's the pass to Boyd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 8 points for him.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
And here's Garcia. He's got 21.
When you think of low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well as drawing fouls.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Chicago making some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Brunson. Caruso, the pass to Boyd. To the middle. Here's Ball. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Stolen by Ball. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Caruso. 8 points for him. Poke loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's Boston with it. Boston leading by 5. Now here is Garcia. At the elbow, Griffin. Garcia against Williams. Pocket 6. Garcia goes in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ingles against Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Oliver's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for Portland.
Ibaka dishes the ball. Passes it to Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Griffin. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He has the ability to get hit, stay up in the air, and to finish the play. That's Blake Griffin.
Here's Ball. Out to Ibaka. Nobody near Williams. From outside, off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Stolen by Smart. Pushing it up. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum. Going up like nothing could stop him.
Outside Williams. Here's the teardrop. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Boston leading by 8. Garcia with the ball. 23 points in the game. Here he goes.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for a shot off the dribble.
Griffin. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caruso kicks the ball. Over Garcia. Ball no good. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside, Garcia. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oliver passes the ball. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Another one for Lonzo. He's killing it tonight, doing whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And Smart over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And here are the Bulls now. Now Ball. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Caruso kicks to Ibaka. Off target from 3-point range. Boston leading by 10. Here's Griffin. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Here's Caruso, guarded by Smart. Caruso, no good. Boston shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Griffin passes to Garcia. From deep. Good on the triple. Garcia's got 28.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Smart. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Garcia. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Outside ball. Outside Williams. Over Tatum. Williams shot is off. Celtics leading by 15. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And then for Boston, Young's checked in for Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving in, Pritchard passes to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That
Checking in for the
Group in
Celtics.
for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked
At
in
the
for
line
Griffin.
for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum comes in
Jaylen
for
Brown.
Young. Garcia, he's
Shooting
checked in for Neesmith.
1.
And it's Elfrid Payton in for Pritchard. That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with DeRozan. Williams is out there with Vucevic. And it's Boyd in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds.
Celtics ball.
They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Lonzo
Celtics
Ball.
leading by 17. Garcia passes to Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 20.
he's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside ball. Here's Boyd. No good off the back of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by
Jason
Tatum.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Brunson, no good.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Outside, Garcia. Inside, stolen by Ball. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Garcia against Vucevic. Williams up on top. Payton kicks to Garcia. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And there it is for him.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Garcia. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Brunson. Garcia against Ball. Back to Brunson. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Peyton.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Count it.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Brown. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball, the pass to Williams. Over Brown. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Garcia inside. Vucevic on him. Here's Tatum. Now the dish to Griffin. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny, or you could just front the post.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Celtics leading by 17. Outside, Garcia takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And here is Ball. 11 feet away. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the lob to Brown. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Here's Brunson, and he hits the jump shot. Brunson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Garcia with the drive.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Poked away. Here's Boyd. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Williams from outside. And Boston with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run. which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Boyd, and Brunson has it in the corner. And the pass to Boyd. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.